Hey everyone, Daniel Vadnal, Fitness FAQs. Today's video we're going to do a beginner bodyweight training routine. This is ideal for those that are new to bodyweight training or even those that are new to training in general. Don't be fooled by the title though guys. With these exercises, if you push yourself, the intensity is pretty high, you will get stronger, you will build muscle, and you'll develop very quickly by doing so. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but it will be effective. Let's cut to the demonstrations. I'll voice over the video, let you know how many sets and reps to do to get the most out of your training. We're going to start the routine with a pull-up eccentric. Now the reason why we're doing eccentrics in a beginner routine is because I'm assuming for most of you pull-ups are quite a difficult exercise for you to do, and doing them eccentrically, or in other words from the top down, is going to build strength very rapidly because you're doing the exact movement pattern that you're trying to get stronger at, just in reverse. I want you guys to jump to the top of the bar, and I want you to slowly control yourself until your arms are in full extension. Try and make the motion very smooth from the top where your chin's above the bar all the way till your arms are straight. Next we're going to move on to an anterior core exercise, just a basic plank guys. When you're doing this one, you want to make sure that your back is straight, that you're squeezing your abs as well as your glutes, and you're resisting your lower back from arching. Sounds simple to do, but if you're new to this type of exercise, you're most likely going to be shaking, but don't be too concerned. With a little bit of practice, like everything, you'll get better at it quickly. Oh yeah, don't forget to breathe. It's very easy for beginners to focus really hard on squeezing the right areas that they forget to breathe. Don't do that. When it comes to push-ups, I'm a really big fan of doing the elevated version instead of doing it on the knees. I find that when you do the kneeling variation, the mechanics of the push-up don't translate very well to your full push-up. So by doing them on an elevated surface, you can at least take some of your body weight off of the movement, making the intensity a bit more manageable. I recommend that you choose a height where you can bust out sets of 5 to 8 reps. If you find that you can't get 5 to 8 reps at a given height, the height is too challenging and you need to increase it. If you're finding that you're doing 8 reps and it almost feels like it's a breeze, make sure that your hands are placed on an object that is closer to the ground. With the chin-up eccentrics, we're going to perform them in the same manner as we did for the pull-ups. By that I mean you're going to control the entire range of motion, nice and smooth from top all the way to a dead hang. There's absolutely no point in rushing through the range of motion because you're not going to build strength throughout the entire range. And it's generally going to be when you're going to have the most difficulty controlling it where the most important gains are to be made. Next up, we've got the kneeling walkout. This is comparable to, if some of you guys have ever heard of ab wheel rollouts. This is a really good way of doing that similar exercise without the need for any equipment. So with this one guys, you want to keep your spine in a straight position, and when you walk out, the tendency for most people is they're going to arch their lower back. If you arch even a little bit, it's going to take away the emphasis of the exercise, which is to train our core on the front of our body primarily. So when you're walking out, I want you guys to brace your stomach before you begin to start walking further ahead with your hands. And the distance that you can walk out is dictated by your level of strength. So the stronger you are, you can walk out further with your hands before you need to return back to the starting position. You'll know what intensity or what distance is right for you when you feel like you get to a point where you can't maintain good spinal position and you feel like your lower back is going to arch. Lastly, we're going to conclude with a dip exercise. This is a very important pushing movement to get you stronger in your upper body. And once again, we're doing eccentrics with this movement to try and build some volume in this movement pattern so that in the future, you can bang out this exercise in a normal fashion, going up and down. That is what the eventual goal is. We're going to perform the exercises in a continuous fashion. So you'll start with the pull-ups, immediately go on to the plank, and then finish off with the push-ups. No rest between exercises. Once you've completed all 3, have a rest for say 2 to 3 minutes, and then I want you to repeat that sequence once again for 1 to 2 more times. Thanks everyone for watching. Try the routine. Let me know what you think in the comments. thumbs up the video to support the channel, and I'll see you next Friday for another video right here on Fitness FAQs.